20-year sibling rivalry, Mario and Luigi team up using synchronized super moves in their most ridiculous adventure ever.
Let's go!
Okie dokie.
Let's go!
Okie dokie.
And we're back. More Mario and Luigi Dream Team. Last time we finished the Somnon Woods. Finally, I feel like we've been there for years. Or at least weeks. And now, we are maybe at the end of the game? Presumably at the end of the game? Seemingly at the end of the game. You'll know if this says finale. I don't think it will. I think we have at least two parts. Probably 3, knowing this game. I swear, if they do a whole dream section for Bowser's Castle as well, I'm gonna lose my mind. But at the very least, the end is in sight. There is truly nothing left before us, and if there is something left before us, then I will simply walk into the ocean. But yeah, if you've been enjoying this or anything else on this channel so far, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell to get notified of more things in the future. Episodes of this just about every single day. Links in the description of things that I am doing, have been doing, and will be doing in the future. Also, if you're my friend and making a game, any and all support towards that would be much appreciated. You can support us by supporting anything on this channel, supporting the Devlog streams, and most of all supporting the Patreon. And also, links below on Steam and itch.io for our game. You can wishlist it. So we'll play the demo. There's a demo to play. Give some feedback. Be aware that it is a pre-alpha, is very early proof of concept kind of demo. So you can just check out some stuff, check out the vibe, see if anything is there that piques your interest. We're being very transparent about the state of everything, so you know, you don't feel like you're being duped into supporting something. But yeah. Okay, I think with that, let's keep going. Is what I would say. If my controller would work. There we go. So is this just a pillow right out here? Can't imagine why. Very weird for the castle to just be sticking out of the side here like this. But freaking whatever. One more pillow for the park section. This is very interesting. Haven't heard this song in a while. There's 5 crystals to break? Maybe this is just gonna be a big romp. A rumpus, if you will. Seems to be the case. Hold on. Fine, I'll play your silly games game. Hello? That won't, okay. Okay, they're all just up here like this. Gotcha. A little weird. There was another hook on the end there. Is that important? Is there more stuff here? Does it matter? The next pillow count was 52. That might be 100%ing, like getting all the pillows, I feel like. Because how many are we even missing at this point? I haven't checked in a while. Where am I? What is this huge building? Why am I standing here? Who would build such an ugly castle? Do you guys know who built this castle? Is there an ugly castle convention in town? Actually funny guy. Why the past like 2 or 3 pillows have actually been funny. In ways I feel like that has been lacking up till now. Missing 2 there, 1 there, 1 there, 1 there. Gosh, going back to freaking Mount Pajamaja would be a nightmare though. I don't need to 100%, I don't think. How have we been doing with these? Done a lot. What the heck? Must be for all the last area stuff. How about beans? It's gonna be 18 beans at Bowser's Castle, okay. A good amount. This is the kind of thing where it's like, it gives me a little twinge in my heart to be like, ah, we're so close to getting all of this stuff, you know? The Pi'elos it's a little weird. Maybe I'll at least get all these guys. I don't know, it's a little weird because it's like, I don't know where they are? You know what I mean? Like, I've been through all of these areas twice. And it's kind of like, where are you? Could use a guide. Probably should use a guide at this point. I know one thing I wanted to check on. You know what? Yeah, one thing I will check on is, let's see, Dream Team, Star Rank. How do we get to Star Rank? In Dream Team. What the crud? Rainbow rank is 40. Wait. Sorry, what? Yeah. Rainbow rank is 40. Holy crud, rainbow rank in Mario and Luigi Paper Jam is 46. And star rank is 36 in that game. What the crud? Oh, in that game it's Mushroom Shell Boomerang, Flower Leaf, Star Rainbow. Okay, so we're gonna, like, not. Because what are we, what level are we? 34? Yeah, okay, I'm not worrying about that then. Not actually gonna worry about that then, I don't think. I'm sure whatever equipment is in that last shop. I mean, hey, maybe we'll hit that by the time we make it to the end of the game. Maybe, I don't know. But I'm not gonna worry about it. I'll tell you what. Yeah, I guess we'll just, you know what? We'll do it. We'll get all the Pi'elos. I'll give the game at least that much. I'm not gonna worry about getting all the beans. Don't think that's necessary. We can at least traverse through everything easy enough. Just really don't know where things still would be. I might look up where, well, no, the problem is looking up where everything would be in Mount Pajamaja wouldn't help me, because I would still have to navigate through the whole thing. Because I've collected most of the things, I don't think the count actually shows me where on the maps they are. It would be cool if there was a symbol of them on the map so you could cross-reference. I don't know why they don't do that. Because, like, I can't... Yeah, selecting Mushrise Park doesn't do anything. Yeah, I wish they were marked on the map, just so it was easier to discern where you ought to be checking. Where is, like, left to check. Do I want to get into fights with these guys? I'm going to be getting into fights with a lot of lower level enemies, and it's just going to kind of waste time. Because this game doesn't have like a quick battle feature when you're like way over leveled and you're doing almost 600 damage to enemies. Good heavens. I mean, none of the games in this series do, I suppose. Dang, it has been a while. It's been like literal months since I started this game. I was not expecting this game to be as much of an ordeal. Why would these enemies even want to fight me at this point? Y'all need to give up. Guess I didn't have to backtrack through all of the areas on the second time around, I suppose. Let me see something. Oh no, that was the one Neo Bowser Castle. That was the one thing, the one Pilo to get was the one in the front. It's pretty funny. Did I go up there? Yeah, it looked like I did. I saw the shadow of a Pilo, I think. Maybe we just look it up. I mean, I'm just sort of like wandering blind. I'm gonna start ending up going in circles here in a sec. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Dream Team. Found in the area of the park's southern exit in the northern large blue hill. Spin jumping. Oh wait. I got that one. I know for sure I got that one. I think with the spiral. Feel like I would have gotten that one, but who's to say? Let's make sure. Just working in reverse order. Oh, okay. Well, considering I didn't get this bean, I didn't get that camera box, then I'm thinking I did not get the thing. All right. Don't know how many of the, can I look at my, no, can't check that for, how about, nah. Can track the ulti bed, but I can't track, yeah, okay, so clearly I haven't been here then. Well, there you go. Right in plain sight. Now, granted, that does mean I'm putting myself, I am choosing to put myself through my least favorite segments in the game. Although if it means getting to do more cool things with this stuff, then that's okay with me. I like using this ability. Okay, that took too many. That just took way too long. Neat. What a crazy dream. I dreamt Tasma turned me into a stone pillow. Whew, what a relief. It was just a dream. It wasn't a dream, was it? Well, that's just disturbing. Thank you for helping me. Fossilization is not for me. Wait, I'm sorry, man. Okay. What if we'll get something interesting as like the last reward? Or maybe it'll be another pair of boots where it's like, hey, if you sneeze into the mic, you become super strong or something. It's freaking ridiculous like that. Okay. One in the beach, one in the sands. Let's do an order. We'll go to the sands, I guess. I will cut to us getting there, and the sands are big too. Definitely gonna use this guide for that, I think. But I'll see you when we get there. Boogow. Just right here on the map. Weird. I didn't even need a special jump to get up here. I just totally missed this. But that's fine, I found it, which is the important part. Gosh, Mount Pajamaj is just gonna suck. At least for the beach, I only have to check for 3. Oh, and there's enemies in here. But don't worry, at least I'm getting boo biscuits. Love everything. Oh. What? I can't. Oh, does it take me? It might take me. Can't remember how this works in this place. I'm not taking that money. I don't need it. I didn't even need to spin it again. Cool. So now we just need to go to the beach, and then it's Mount Pajamaja, which might take a while. Oh boy, thanks a bunch. Alright. Back to the old dusty trail. Okay, so apparently I could have just started here. Should have looked over all of them first. There's one right here, yeah. Silly me. Huh. Okay. And then 2 more, and then we'll be like, you know, like done and stuff, you know what I mean? This ain't nothing to me, man. I'll freaking kill you. No, I'm just playing Dream Team. I was just, oh, this is a special thing? I was like, oh, but it's so easy. Silly me. Right. Is it just on the one side? Why did you jump that way, Mario? That's not the way you were facing. You were facing in the middle, and then you just kind of chose for yourself, yeah? Which I think is goofy. Gotta keep in mind, I am holding a controller and a mouse at the same time, trying to get these mechanics to work. Oh. Oh. Okay, final 2. We scale the mountain once more. And I'm sure it won't take us very long. There's only 12 spots up there to check. Actually, not 12 spots up there to check, to be fair. Because 3 of them were required. So only 9 spots for us to check. That's a lot of spots. We'll start at the beginning. Anything that says ball hop required, Check there first, I guess. Yeah, don't worry about it, man. Don't even worry about it, man. Just chill out, man. Okay, hey. Maybe this won't be that bad at all. We should use the ball hop from there to get up to right here. That ain't so bad, right? That's pretty good. Oh. Oh, right. This was the... Oh, I remember. This was weird. There was one that we saw that was connected to another one that we did, which had never happened before. And then I totally forgot about it. Weird. Okay. Now I gotta figure out this last one, which admittedly is harder to kind of suss out. But we will figure it out. Freedom. Thanks, guys. And that's it. Okay. That pipe takes us all the way to the top. Okay, I don't think it looks like none of them are in the white areas. So it seems like most of them are in the earlier areas. So that does make things easier, right? Maybe one here. Fastest way to it. There is no shortcut. We're cutting across. We're cutting through. Alright. See you in a sec. Oh, didn't check this actually at the very bottom of the list, and I completely almost skipped over it, and I just happened to be in the area, and I found it. So, okay. Mount Pajamaja, oddly enough, I think took the least amount of time. Considering it was the most amount of PLOs in the most amount of space. Actually, it was incredibly fast. And the time spent in the dream world has also been incredibly short. So far. We'll see how long this one goes. Only one crystal to break. And we're just going to be flying over some spikes. So probably going to be very fast, actually. Which I appreciate. I like that. I think that's neat. Easy peasy. Not bad at all. And that's all the payloads. So I actually naturally got quite a bit, but I've been pretty thorough in terms of like exploring the areas in these games so far. So now I just need to find a quick way out of here. And then I need to go return to the guy, and then hopefully we get something cool. I imagine this has been the collectible since the beginning of the game, the main collectible. I would imagine there's something cool, but please don't hurt me. Oh, you two saved me. Oh, thanks. All the Peeler folk have been saved. You're in your debt, Mario and Luigi. Let's go to Mushrise Park and inform Eldrin. Cool, that inspires hope in me that there's something neat on the horizon. And, you know, if we get nothing for it, then, you know, then the game will have been delivering about what I expect from it. No, that's not fair. I'm being mean. I'm being mean at this point. It's a fine game. This game is a solid, like, 7 out of 10. It's not... It has oodles of more creativity, I feel like. Or, maybe not creativity is the wrong word. Originality, right? That a sticker star and a color splash would lack. And yet it still feels like that more modernized angle of Mario RPG. It's not really. It's not like those games. But like, I don't know, in this like... this watering down of the RPG mechanics, you know what I mean? That just feels very unfortunate, you know? It both has a lot of great original ideas, things that I would love to see come back and then expanded upon in like the next game. And yet some things is just watered down way too much. Bros moves in general, full gimmicks, no mechanically very uninteresting like this time. Not as uninteresting as they were in Partners in Time, I don't think. Although at least in Partners in Time, some of them did some interesting things. There was still some interesting stuff to them. But in terms of mechanical depth, about the same between Dream Team and Partners in Time. The Pilos you've rescued, let's see. You two have saved 52 Pilos so far. What's that? Can this be? You've now rescued all the imprisoned Pilos. I knew you wouldn't rest until you saved us all. Mario, Luigi, you have my eternal gratitude, friends. You've earned a permanent place among our people. Oh. That's nice. Eldream, we must reward these brave heroes. Leave it to me, my prince. However, there are too many eyes here. Please, follow me. Okay. Now let me give you something for all your Pilo rescuing. This is the greatest reward I can offer. Why is Eldream? What was that? Good old L-Dog. Oh my god, is it the Zkeeper? What on earth? Aha, he's here. Right, because the only way to unlock the very last Pilo in front of the Bowser's Castle is to have completed up to unlocking the Zkeeper. The Zkeeper? Old buddy, it's been forever. What you need? Zeke, it's been an age and a half. You're looking trim. Anyway, I called with some excellent news. These two brothers have just saved all the Pilo folk. Totally awesome news. Yes, this certainly is, Zeke. Anyway, they deserve a great reward. I was thinking maybe you helped them out in battle? Since you ask, L-Dog, sign me up. Wait, oh, is this our last bros move? Though I am busy. It is sort of a hassle, but I'm in. Some of the Zkeeper use these. Oh. Yeah, just straight up? Is that for both of us? Oh, wow. Oh, this was totally worth it. I'm glad I did this. Slide the circle pad left and right to align the Zkeeper and the Wake Orb. Once the Wake Orb and Zkeeper are aligned with Mario and Luigi, thank goodness it's just using the stick. Mario or Luigi will jump out. Use the A button for Mario, the B button used to hit the Wake Orb. Okay, this is not. Luigi is missing, so this is just a Mario special? Okay, well, let's demo it. No, this is great. That was a pleasant surprise. I'm very glad I did this. Holy crud. Is this the giant AoE nuke that I've been waiting for? Oh, this is cool. See, these kind of inputs, more of this kind of stuff. Oh my gosh, you freaking send them to the light like he tried to do to us. Okay, that's awesome. Let's do it. This one actually looks satisfying to do as well. Said I have to move the circle pad though? Okay. Oh, that's a little challenging, Yeah, it's a balance, staying aligned and then also keeping track of Mario and Luigi. But I mean, cool. Oh, this one's very cool. Then what the heck is Luigi's final thing gonna be? That was only a good as well? I feel like... What? I mean, I pressed... Timing's weird sometimes. That was a great? I missed multiple inputs. I missed more inputs than I did the one before that. Mayhaps lining up is the most important thing? There we go. Nice. This one's cool. I like this one. Okay, yeah. Oh, that's okay. Awesome. Cool. I'm glad. I'm really glad I did that. Okay, now I'm not getting all the beans because I haven't gotten all the beans in any of the other ones either. I'm not missing a lot of beans, but like the beans are no. I'm just not doing it. So I must ask, Eldream, what's the deal with you two? What, me and Zeke? Just old buddies. We're tea-drinking pals from way back. You mean you and the Zkeeper hang out? Eldream, I am impressed. You are like a celebrity. The pillows have been saved, but our world is still in danger. And Tasma and this Bowser, he sounds just as evil. You two are our only hope of returning peace to this land. Hi, Captain. Okay, awesome. Is Luigi's final thing in the castle? I'm gonna check just to make sure. Dream Team Luigi Bros. Just cause I don't want to miss it. Whatever it may be. Luigi's Bros attacks. Star Rocket. To unlock, collect all 10 attack blocks in Neo Bowser Castle. Okay. That's what I assumed. Okay. In that case, we save. And then I think with that, it's time to at least start the castle. We got a good 30 to 40 minutes left in us, I believe. Let's head over there. Oh wait, actually. I'm just kidding, you fools. It's time to do a puzzle. Hooray! It's what we've all been waiting for. You've been waiting with bated breath. You just didn't know it. You thought the end of the game is in sight? You're finally going to finish this video game? This video game you've been enjoying so much for the past, I don't know, like 4 months? No. You punk. I'm gonna do a puzzle. How are there so many puzzles to do? Well, whatever. This is a fascinating... Very fascinating puzzle we got here. Okay. The final puzzle, gang. It's all coming together. Thanks, Kylie. You know, I'm glad you're here, Kylie. I want you to know that. Oh, this is fun. What, you got infinitely more complicated? Jeez. I mean, as complicated as this could be. Given what it is. Look at all these different races of characters are represented. That's fun. Suppose I got that. I have the artist's eye for such things. Oh, for me and my friend's movie day, it was my pick, and it's my birthday month, so I decided one that was just entirely for me. Not that my friends would not enjoy it, just that it was going to be something I enjoy. A lot. And it was not going to be a new thing for me specifically. I've seen this movie like a dozen times. I have probably seen this movie the most out of anything. I picked Studio Ghibli's A Castle in the Sky. It is my favorite movie from the studio. It is my favorite animated movie. It might be my favorite movie of all time. It just, I don't know what it is. It just does everything. It hits every note right for me. I don't know. It's cozy, it's warm. Makes me want to go on an adventure with people I care about, you know? It's just a lovely movie. It's like my go-to. Oh, Yoshi's here too. That's fun. It's like my go-to if I want to show people a movie to convey like something about me. You know, if you have the movies you show people if you want them to learn about you, like who you are as a person, like what you value. It's like, yeah, that's my movie. Freaking love the characters. Paozu is a good guy who just can't be stopped, no matter how much brain damage he sustains. It's just a great time. It's just also fun. It's a great adventure movie. Adventure movies, and you know, I don't know. I feel like we don't get a lot of good adventure, like fun adventure movies that don't feel utterly like, I don't know, aimless. You know what I mean? Now here's the thing though, you know, I'm very much, objectively speaking, I'm very much like willing to admit it's not the best Studio Ghibli movie. You know what I mean? I mean, objectively speaking, I just don't even think it's not the best animated movie either. It's just like my personal, like, this is everything I love. I absolutely love it. And there are many aspects of it I will defend, you know what I mean? But, you know, I mean, there are things where it's like, I mean, Sheeta as a character is like she is a walking plot device. She constantly remembers just what she needs to remember at any given moment. And they explain it, they explain everything, the way everything works, just enough. You know what I mean? But there are some contrivances, for sure. There are some, there are some details and some aspects that are some conveniences. A lot of Deus Ex Machinas. But I don't know. I watch it and I just don't care. Because I'm having too good of a time. I don't know. But no, in terms of like what I think are like the objectively like the best Studio Ghibli films, you know, it's stuff like none of them are my favorite ones that I love because they're such good movies, you know what I mean? Like Spirited Away and Princess Mononoke. Obviously, Princess Mononoke is probably peak. It's probably one of the best. The Wind Rises is probably like at least top 3, if not even number 1. I mean, it's just an incredibly well-made movie, lovingly made. Unlike a Boy and the Heron, The Wind Rises feels like it is a love letter to something that Miyazaki holds very dear, without slipping fully into just purely existing for one single person. Without it being purely one man's like whole vision of a thing. I kind of like A Boy and the Heron for the same reasons I like, you know, like Death Stranding as a game from Kojima, because both pieces are so wholly feel like one person's vision in every aspect and every detail and all of their messiness, you know what I mean? I think The Boy and the Heron is a very messy movie. I think it's a very flawed movie, structurally, narratively. I think the characters are strange and the way they evolve is strange. The fact that they don't really feel like they evolve much at all, but then they do at the end, and it's about 20 million things at the same time. But then also both pieces of art they're very much about one thing while also being about 20 million other things all at the same time. They're pieces of work that feel like they exist for one person. And I love that kind of, I love it when artists get to do that kind of thing. So I love and respect both of the things like that, you know what I mean? But I think what The Wind Rises does is it reels in the vision, it reels in the scope, so that it feels like something that Miyazaki, that you can feel that it's something that Miyazaki cared about a great deal. But then it still services the audience. It still services the viewer as a viewing experience. It's visually delightful. It's the narrative, the topic is extremely interesting. The way it presents it, it's just a very good time. But I think obviously like Spirited Away is probably top 3 Ghibli, Wind Rises top 3 Ghibli, Princess Mononoke top 3 Ghibli, you know. And none of those movies, I love all those movies a great deal. None of those movies are my favorites. My personal favorites, I think my top 3 is like Castle in the Sky, Howl's Moving Castle, and Porco Rosso. I don't know what it is about Porco Rosso. It's just cranky middle-aged man, a story about masculinity and humanity and duty, and I would rather be a pig than a fascist. Gosh dang it! If I don't think about that line constantly. A delightful time. House Moving Castle, great movie, amazing film. You can kind of feel that it's an adaptation of a book in the ways that there's a lot of things, a lot of details that come up and everything. A lot of things and characters feel like they get wrapped up very quickly towards the end, towards like the last third of the movie, even though they were not very much expanded upon, or they were only mentioned in like a line of dialogue, and you can very much feel like, oh, these are all details that were listed out probably in greater detail in the book while you're reading the book chapter to chapter. Ooh, this is like an hour and 40-minute movie. We got an animated movie too. We gotta hurry up. We gotta get going, you know? But I love House Moving Castle. I don't know. I admit that like I don't think the characters are as like expanded upon or as fleshed out by the time you. But I love it. I love watching the cast get together. I love watching the family slowly grow. I love the arcs people go on. I love the art, the visuals of House Moving Castle. Holy, the vibe, the world, the setting is so good. The castle is amazing. The freaking Baba Yaga crawling castle. I guess the author of the original books was like, you know what, I never envisioned the castle like that, but it does give it a life, a sort of energy and a life to it that I suppose that she imagined it as it was a castle that slowly floats over the ground. And then Miyazaki was like, nah, this thing gonna crawl, baby. And it's like, okay, cool, it works. I mean, yeah, I mean, it's a vibe. I love the romance, the drama. Sophie is great. When I was younger, Sophie used to kind of annoy me, and then I'm older, and I'm like, I understand Sophie. I understand her. Not necessarily that I personally relate to her personal struggles, but like I understand her now, and her character is actually fantastic. Same with Hal. Calcifer, #1 side supporting characters. I love Calcifer when I've watched. That's a movie I've actually finally got around to watching in Japanese. Same with Castle in the Sky. Very different experiences if you watch because Disney handles the dubbing process, well, as they have for many of Ghibli's movies. So you know, you watch Calcifer in the character House Moving Castle characters in Japanese, and Hal sounds like a more effeminate man with a little bit more flair to him, and Calcifer is a high-pitched, whiny little demon fire guy. And then you listen to them in the English dub, and Hal is Christian Bale, deep, sultry, kind of growly, kind of sounds darker, sounds a little bit more menacing, and Calcifer is Billy Crystal. So, you know, and I love both. I love them both. I totally different vibe when Calcifer was freaking Billy Crystal, and it's just Billy. I mean, it's just him. It's just him, and it's phenomenal. I don't know. Yeah, I love Ghibli, if you can tell. I really, really do. But yeah, I think Castle in the Sky, House Moving Castle, and Porco Rosso are imperfect films. Whereas I would argue that The Wind Rises and Spirited Away and Princess Mononoke are like probably the closest to perfect films as you could get. You know what I mean? Just like mechanically, the storytelling, the artistry, the visuals, everything coming together. You know what I mean? It's just they're firing on all cylinders. But you know, I think it says something like a lot of people I know, House Moving Castle, they love House Moving Castle the most. My own mother, who isn't really into Ghibli like I am, she loves House Moving Castle. It's her favorite one. I have friends who love that one. One of my friends' favorite one is what is it? Glancing over at the movies. I have them all in a stack on a bookshelf right next to me. Hold on. Whisper of the Heart. That's what it is. Had to grab a ruler and just had to move box set of Steven Universe out of the way. Yeah, Whisper of the Heart. One of my friends' favorite one is Whisper of the Heart, you know, which is not a very large or big or bombastic movie, a lot simpler of a film than the other ones, but my gosh, it's great. I mean, The Cat Returns is a short, sweet little strange film that is only loosely a sequel to Whisper of the Heart. That one is also fantastic, so I also love that one. It's a great time. But I think it says something that I think the things that people latch onto the most are not always things that are just, you know, the technically best or highest quality things. Now, this isn't to say that the my favorite lineup of Ghibli movies are not technically amazing. I mean, they are phenomenal. I mean, obviously the animation is always fantastic. The music is always fantastic. The music in Laputa, ugh. The moment the music starts from beginning to end, I'm engaged. I'm just in there, you know? I'm just locked in, you know what I mean? It's something else. But I think that something that speaks to you, you know, something that you latch on to is something that you love despite the imperfections. You know what I mean? One of my favorite games is Star Fox Assault. That's not the best Star Fox game all around. The grounded missions are not as good as just all the on-rails and free mode flying missions in like 64. Hence why they always went back to 64. But I love Star Fox Assault. And there were so many things that I think are genuinely fantastic about it. Super Mario Sunshine is probably, it's not as technically sound as even 64, or it's not as broad and all-encompassing of a 3D platform as like the Galaxy games. You know, Galaxy 1, probably especially Galaxy 2, are probably far more interesting 3D platformers than Sunshine. Sunshine is my game. Love Sunshine. You know what I mean? Twilight Princess is not the most technically sound. It's not the best Zelda game. That would have a 3D Zelda game specifically. That would have to go to Wind Waker or Ocarina of Time. You know what I mean? I understand a lot of people have problems with things about Wind Waker, but I think, you know, even like Ocarina of Time. Ocarina of Time all around, I think, does a lot of what Twilight Princess is doing, and then probably does it just as a whole package better, in a bit more of a compelling way, but gosh dang it. Twilight Princess speaks to me, you know what I mean? So yeah, I think, and then I don't know, and then there are things that like but then, you know, you have your things that are your favorites where you're just like, no, I will hear nothing to the contrary. This actually is the best. This is best of show, you know what I mean? But yeah. Anyways, we have a castle to get into, so let's get into it. Okay, we're gonna head in there. Probably go for another half hour. We'll start the place at least, and then we'll take it from there. Because then probably the next episode will probably be the final episode. I'll probably just play until I beat the game. I would say hopefully this place isn't that long, but I mean, with the way this game has gone so far, we got 2 pipes on the left and right, probably for shortcuts. Gosh, maybe this place is gonna be long. Oh. Well, the castle fell. Well, Bowser sure doesn't seem too fazed by it. Whatever. Lounging by this vine rules. It drains the fatigue away. Drains the fatigue away? Vines are sort of creepy. I mean, they're great, but... Agreed, they are suspicious. A guy has to wonder. What kind of energy is flowing through them? It looks off. Come on, man, we just need to know grunts. We don't need to know that. Yeah, grunts. You must be in the elite team. You know what I mean? Good times. I'm sorry, boys. Mario? The castle's been infiltrated. Crud. Listen, we may be full of scrubbers now, but we'll scrub it with you. Alright, men, it's time. Operation Special Move. We get into a fight with these guys? Oh, no. Okay. I know the bad guys, but I can't help but be impressed by their foot speed. Now that we're within these walls, I trust there will be many guards. Mario, Luigi, breathe deep. Find your inner focus. Gotcha, boss man. I wonder if we're going to be going in and out of dreams. Probably. Minions, just... you must jump really high to activate the gate switch, but do not leave it open, or Lord Bowser will be upset. I like how jumping really high is jumping like, I don't know, like an inch higher in this game. It's not really like using high jump. It's crazy how much money I've gotten, and it just like doesn't matter. Oh, you know what? Since I don't know, I'm probably not going to unlock that final shop, because we have to get to like, to level 40, I think, to get the final rank. I'm just gonna buy the gear that was here. Yeah, make enemies lose their turns. That's an interesting one. A little bit more damage too. Pretty like flat upgrades towards the end of the game, I will say. Oh, restore some HP when you deal 10? I mean, yeah. Bumping you up to freaking like 48 points, yeah, absolutely. Alrighty. I am looking forward to finishing up this game finally, mainly just because it got spread out so far, so thin. But then also I'm just really excited to get to the next game. I really want to play freaking Brothership. It's been literally months since it came out. So you came all the way here just to be destroyed. I'll admit knocking the castle in the sky was impressive, but that was just luck. From now on, I think you'll find that things have turned most awfully bad. Oh, I'm seeing puzzle piece blocks. Passage between the rooms. Oh, they're all messed up. You may wander in this room for the rest of your sad lives. I mean, we could just walk out, man. Oh. Gotta make this big. Oh. I'm your only key to moving on, and you'll never catch me. As you suffer, I'll trust you'll regret ever making Bowser mad. Evil dream portal? That's not cool. Can't be fled into the dream world. We have to try to get to that spot somehow. If Luigi can sleep there, we can chase Kamek. First, though, we need to do something about this cage. I'm sure there's a switch somewhere through there. Yeah, what's all this? So they said that these roots are like, they get rid of your fatigue. Oh, okay. He's faster than Mario? That giant, chunky robot is faster than Mario. Are you serious? Why, game? How on earth could anything be faster than Mario at this point? Ugh. Just one guy. Oh, we killed him. I didn't even land the hit. 300 damage on a lucky on that one. That move feels so... I don't know. I think it's because there's so few inputs to it. It feels like super, I don't know, not super satisfying. I don't know. Although something about all the moves, a lot of them don't feel particularly satisfying. I do actually like the bomb derby one. I think that one's pretty good. So, I mean, this is only 2 more. I'm just glad there are more abilities with, like, normal inputs. Really? Oh, wow, okay. Just completely trashed that. It still did 400 damage to one guy. Okay, the movements on that feel kind of screwed up. So the AoE blast didn't seem to do that much, but I also screwed up all the inputs. I wonder how much damage it actually does. Dang, Mario almost has 100 BP. I don't think that's ever happened before. The only way to go was, oh, here. I'm sorry, the triangles? Okay. Well, there's only one way to go, so I'll go. I don't know why he didn't block all the doors. If he blocked all the doors, then we would be, screwed, pretty much. I don't like the attack patterns on the enemies so far. At least on this fireball guys, it's like really fast. Although I bet if I just use I do like this move. This is a cool final move. I think it did 1,000 damage to one guy. Oh, they throw coins sometimes? And then it did 121. Okay, so in a big horde of enemies, it's probably best, but I could probably use Bomb Derby and actually get rid of both of them, probably. And then I'll just use the skateboard for the robot enemies. There's only one of them. Yeah, we found it. That must be the switch. The wall is too high. There's no way we can get there. Find a way in from the other side. Let's go. Okay. Red triangles? What does that do for us? Oh, we can't enter. Oh. Oh. This let us through? Probably just... I mean, if Bomb Derby's still, like, highest overall damage... I mean, yeah. I guess it's just because of the way it spreads out the damage. I bet the Z-Keeper move is good in a, like, if you have, like, 5 enemies on the screen, because it'll do... Probably does more consistent damage. Has a more consistent damage spread. But, yeah, I mean, that was pretty silly. Even with just 3, I mean, because it does... One single bomb does like 42 damage, and then on Luckies you get 80. Yeah. Huh. These guys don't have that much HP, I suppose. Oh. Okay. Oh, just one. Interesting. Now, 2 of the robots seem to have it. Actually, I don't know if the robots have that much HP. Okay. All right. Evidently, we're just using bombs. I don't. And again, you know, it's one of those things where it's like, because they split the things in half, Luigi just never gets to go. Now, obviously, I understand. I choose to have there be such a large disparity between Mario and Luigi's stats, but again, we only have 2 party members. I enjoy them having, like, sort of things that they specialize in a little more, you know? Okay. So if I go back through here, and up here. Oh, okay. If I go through here, what happens? All right. Interesting. It's an interesting gimmick. It's kind of fun. Bomb Derby is also cheap when split in half. When the BP is split in half. Oh, crystal boots. Wonder what that's all about. May break while in use, ups at another 30. Okay. I mean, I'm assuming that they break at the end of a fight. Hopefully that would be the case. Okay. I mean, they're not even lasting. We did get a major buff though between the overalls and then the hammer. We got a pretty sizable buff. You know what? Let's. Oh no! At the beginning of the next fight, I'll use our BP. It's a weird hitbox. The space of stuff is odd sometimes. Use this one again. Nice. I mean, Luigi for most of the game, Luigi has not been able to use any of his moves. And honestly, that's kind of like another problem with splitting the... Maybe I should just have Mario jump on him. Because I'll be able to have Mario and then Luigi go, and then it seems like they'll just kill him. Are we over-leveled? I have gone out of my way to fight every single enemy that has been in front of me. To be fair. Ow. My little tootsies. Okay. So really, you could navigate this place without hitting the blocks. The blocks just kind of help. Faster. Okay. Where does this go? Oh. My depth perception. It's deviating. Cool. Oh yeah, you know what? I should use the ball. Wait, what? Ooh, I tried to chip you up there. Ah. No real penalty for messing up other than time. Which is weird, because they could have had you lose HP. You have your HP right up there, like in Paper Mario games. Okay. Only the second one. I mean, whatever this ability is going to be, it has to be good, right? Because it's going to be. Does a yellow take me? Oh. Boing. I love how when I first got Bomb Derby, I was so confused about the timing thing, and I was so brain broken about it. And then once I realized, oh no, you just throw them as quickly as possible. There is no time. not really, not in anything in any meaningful way. You just throw the bombs, hit the guys. Can still mess up. Ooh, mess up pretty bad too. Ah, oh. didn't kill him, really. Yeah, but the problem with splitting the bros moves in half. Shell still does enough damage. Still does a decent amount. Oh, crud. Wait, so they throw the fireball up there and then it activates when the fight's over? So it could, like, land and kill you then? It's messed up. It's kind of screwed up. I just think it's unacceptable that anything is faster than Mario, I'm gonna be honest with you. But yeah, since, maybe this is only because of the way I've set things up, but like, the way things are set up right now, Mario kind of kills everybody immediately. And then, so Luigi really doesn't get to do much. Which, to be fair, is kind of just the name of the game. Is game where Luigi somehow feels like he's not really super present. Wow, really? That was... I don't know why it's hard for me to gauge timing on those guys. But like, you know, it's like weird, yeah? Not enough. What's the signifier? Which way he's gonna throw? Is he looking? Is it which hand he has up? Oh yeah, there's like 18 beans in this place or something. Haven't seen any of them. Mario, where are you? You're in the yellow. Good heavens. Oh, okay. Cool. Alright, honestly, so far, I like the design of this place. I like navigating it. It's interesting. It kinda harkens back closer to like the previous games. Oh, so this one then. Dang, they were really, I don't know, sometimes I feel over-leveled, sometimes I feel I'm feeling under-leveled sometimes, because like, what is the point of the money? The only thing I would have to spend money on at this point would be the final equipment in the final shop, but I don't have access to any of that, you know? Oh, finally got here. Their hitbox is inaccurate, I would say. Dang, just can't gauge it. They do so much damage, it's crazy. Alright, well, normal attacks do kind of get the job done. Okay. Whoa, whoa, oh! I didn't know. Okay. I didn't know there was a little lip there. Cool. Only 6 more left. And ultra candies. Oh, crud. Yeah, wait, have there been many more of these to do? I have not been paying attention. Oh, no, that was it. Oh, it's a clown car. That's great. That's fun. I'm gonna be sleeping on it? Okay. Yeah, I will say it's maybe a tad disappointing that all of the equipment is sort of like leveled out at this point. It's all sort of yeah, where's here? Oh, she teleports you back. Okay. Finally, we can head to the dream world. Kamek's in there somewhere. Let's go after him. I don't know, for like the best hammers and the best shoes we have available, it makes our attack the same for both. Again, I like the idea of different things. Ooh.
Let's go.
Places. Ooh, the vibe is much different. I appreciate that. That's cool. Wow, this is just visually. This is just visual nonsense, though. Well, I like the idea of having different equipment for different attacks and how that affects different things. It's just my only qualm is that I don't feel like they haven't often done much anything meaningful with that, you know? Like, oh, in certain situations, I want... Like, right now, I suppose I have anti-air boots, so it's like, oh, jump on flying enemies. Boom, they do extra damage. But I would be jumping on flying enemies anyways, and also the bros moves makes me not even use the jump and the hammer half the time, to be completely honest. I think this would be the most damaging thing for him. Cool. I don't know. Again, most of the Luigi attacks are meant for groups of enemies, so using any of them on one guy, it's hard to really gauge. Like, that was pretty bad. Cool. I'll try this one. Oh, I didn't knock him down. Oh. Fun. Okay. Try to do this one, but better this time. Oh, we finally killed him. Power Bean DX. Oh, got Power Bean. 4,000 XP. Got a bunch of coins. Got a Power Bean, which is crazy. Heck yeah, Luigi. Hell yeah. Get that defense up. Is your defense even that much higher than Mario's at this point? Okay. Cool. The way this song starts is haunting. Jeez. Got 2 Power Beam DXs. Oh, crud. Oh gosh. Whoa! Wait, that one. I'm sorry, do they just shoot? I'm confused. Is jumping bad? Should I just be moving? It's very confusing. Got a rock right there. No, come on, man. What? I'm sorry, the last one decides to fully run around me, hit me from behind, and then run away? And I was supposed to know that. Also, he was like covered in electricity. What does that mean? Okay, so what is this nonsense? And then I get hit because I freaking hate the Dream World stuff. I hate it. I hate it. This is nonsense. What am I supposed to do? So they shoot you a bunch, and then they shoot you so fast in a full line that you need to jump over the last ones, it feels like. But if you jump, then you can't jump over them. You won't have, because Mario of all people cannot jump quickly. Mario can't jump quickly. I want you to think about that. And I lost last time all because I freaking didn't pull, messed up one input on the. Are you out of your mind? Are you out of your mind? Okay, so if they're electrified, then they do the opposite, I think is what. Oh my gosh, dude. Wait, hold on. No. I have this. Okay, this time I did not do it wrong the last time. I actually refuse. Like, I'm sorry, I did not do it wrong last time. Oh, that tripped me. Gosh, dang it. Why does everything have to be like this game? Why do I have to fight 100 enemies as one person? You gave me one person. And Luigi doesn't even get to be here. I guess you'd have this nonsense, sure. It's like, my problem with it is that you're building up Luigi, like, you have a whole second character that you're building up throughout the whole game, and then every time you enter the dream world, it feels like it renders him completely useless. Luigi has 240 HP that I don't have access to. Because of the way this game is designed. I know that some of the some of his equipment will carry over onto you when you're in the dream world, but I would rather have him there, physically, to also be taking attacks. Instead of just Mario. Like, why did you do this? Gosh, okay, and then you have to keep track of... Okay, so they're all electrified, which means they all do everything a little bit different. Oh, what does it mean for the fireball attack? Oh, it loops back around and hits them? What are you supposed to do, man? How are you supposed to not get hit by this? I almost cursed. I actually almost cursed. I don't get it. I don't understand. I just don't get it. Is the typing even better? I don't know. This move still seems like the best one. Hitting more people faster, doing more damage per hit, right? Like, 184 on a lucky at the end, and that would have hit everybody. Yeah, that one still seems way better for AoE. It's kind of like a bomb derby situation where it's like... The Z-Keeper will be good for a single target, because I think it did like 1,000 damage. Also, let's also talk about the fact that... Oh, crap. You have to keep track of which ones are electrified, and if they're mixed, if they're like, oh my gosh. I was excited to see these guys as like enemies in one of these games. This sucks. I actually think that this is it's just too much. Dare I say, potentially over-designed. And they're faster than me, because they have to be faster than you, because they insist on you having to sit through enemy attacks. They insist upon it. Like, how fast does Mario have to be? Are these just spinies? Have we not been here before? I suppose it's easier to ensure that you get hits on the Typhoon one, because you just have to run them over and then mash the B button. 1,000 XP from that fight, jeez. What the heck was that noise? Crud, you know what? It's another 40 minutes in. This episode's gonna get way too long. We gotta call things here. We got this whole dream sequence ahead of us. Who knows how long it's gonna be? Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be pretty involved. Yeah, so we're gonna call this here. Hey, if you've been enjoying this though, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell to get notified of more things in the future. Episodes of this just about every single day. Links in the description of things that I am doing, have been doing, or will be doing in the future. Also, me and my friend are making a game. Any else support towards that would be much appreciated. You can support us by supporting anything on the channel, supporting the Deadlog streams, and most of all supporting Patreon. And with that, till next time, don't forget to be kind. I'll see you around. Also, me and my friend have a demo of our game. It's in pre-alpha. It's more of a proof of concept than a full-on actual demo, but it gives you the ideas. Throw some ideas at you about what kind of game we're making, what the vibe is. So check that out. Links below for that. It's on Steam and itch.io. It's totally free. And leave feedback with the understanding that there's only 2 of us. It's not a full-time job, and it's very early. So basically, leave productive feedback, please. Thank you. And yeah, with that, till next time. Peace. Jeez, I don't mean to get frustrated. I was having a great time in the when I'm playing the... when I'm not stuck in these dumb freaking 2D sections that feel like they add nothing to anything. Mechanically, level design, the combat just feels worse. Yeah, the exploration is worse, the combat is worse, everything is just worse. In Bowser's Inside, and they drag on way too long, which is probably the biggest problem. In Bowser's Inside Story, the combat outside was the same combat inside. 2D, whether you're in a 2D environment or a 3D environment, the combat was always the same. Same abilities, same brothers, same everything. Same stats, same everything. So from the combat front, it was fine. Exploration-wise, it was okay. It was slower and a little bit more cumbersome than exploring in 3D. I prefer the 3D exploration in these games, I think. But also, biggest thing about Bowser's Inside Story is, even if you don't like the 2D sections, guess what? They're short and sweet. They're short and sweet, and you're done. You're done. You hop in, you go through a couple of rooms, and you're done, and you're out. And then you fight. Guess what? Then you get to fight a boss. You get to fight a whole boss, a whole unique boss, and you don't have to do a giant fight. The thing that punctuates these levels in this game, these long, meandering, just like poorly designed levels with poorly designed combat, is that you get to do a giant fight. And in this game, the giant fights are 100% pure gimmick fests, where nothing you've been doing matters. Nothing that you've been doing up till that point, it is not a test of your skills, it is a test of, have you played a WarioWare game before? Get ready to do some mini games, except the mini games are worse. This game is an 8 out of 10. I want to make that clear. I think objectively speaking, this game is an 8 out of 10. I'm just at odds with so much of what it's doing, coming off the heels of some very, very good games. I would still rather play this game than Partners in Time. I think, even though I actually think mechanically speaking, Partners in Time is a tighter game with somehow more interesting bros attacks and more interesting new ideas and gimmicks. However, I think I would still rather play this game because maneuvering through this game is way more interesting than Partners in Time. Partners in Time it'll bore you to tears, kind of. I think those levels are also very long and very meandering and very one note. They don't have much going on with them, so. But there are some great vibes in this game. I like being in some of the environments in this game. Not this you had the potential of, how did they make the very similarly designed and stylized inside sections, inside levels for Bowser, with bones and squishy bits and marrow and cells and that sort of magic school bus exploring inside a body kind of a visual look to the world, right? How do the designs of those areas look? They were so much tighter and somehow way more interesting and diverse. You had dreams as the theme of this game, and the backgrounds and the environments are a visual mess. I understand that dreams are quirky, random, anything can go, but they don't even play with dream logic in this game. They wanted a game, they wanted to do Kirby Mass Attack, but with starring Luigi Mario, and it feels like 9 times out of 10 it has absolutely nothing. None of the stuff that's happening while we're exploring these areas has anything to do with dreams. I guess Luigi can turn himself into a big tree sometimes, and then sometimes he turns himself into a windmill, but these are some low-level dream logic jumps, you know what I mean? There's so much more utter nonsense you could have been doing. moment to moment in these levels. And also just from a visual standpoint, like this random collage of like this warped, stretchy up and down Bowser head. Oops. Look, another Luigi work. No, we can't. I'm ending the episode. I'm not continuing on. We'll pick this back up next time. Goodbye.